All right, so homework was to simplify these, right? A, since 60 is a power of 4, I know that this response, sorry, gotta get me a pen, is gonna be 1. 61, since I already know what I to the 60 is, and then I add one more I, it's gonna be a positive 1. And then you could just keep following the pattern. This is gonna be negative 1. And then it's gonna go one more to negative 1. And then we're back at 1 because 64 is also a power of 1. 65 would be the next in the pattern, right? So those first few, you should be able to follow the pattern because they start at 60 and then they count one up. 26. 26 can be broken down. So we got to find the power of 4, which is 24. And then you're left over with 2. So 24 would be equal to 1. And then I squared is negative 1. So this would be negative 1. 19. The power of 4 that is in 19 is to the 16th. Then you're left over with I to the 3rd. You have to follow the pattern. So your 16 would be to 1. I to the 3rd. And the pattern, remember, it goes 1, I, negative I. So the third one, 1, I. Okay. Where are we at? 412, it's a power of 4. 413 is added by 1. Okay? And full sentence is explaining how to simplify I when it's raised to a natural number. Natural number just means any number. So you would explain what we did here. Okay? Again, I did not have you do any of the square roots, okay? Because I just feel like we didn't really get into deep enough for those, okay? Gotta clear this. Then if I scroll down, these were multiplying using the I though, right? So first this was adding. So 3 times 5 are both constant, so you just add them together. Negative I minus negative 3I, right? 2 minus 3 is negative 1, and then you keep the I. Okay? C, 3 plus 3 is 6. Negative 2 and positive 2 will cancel each other out. Subtraction, hopefully remember that subtraction here means you distribute the sign over. So this would be 8 plus 2. Then I have that minus 10 at the bottom. I have a negative 2i. I distribute that negative, so you'll have negative 13i. So then I'm going to combine like terms. And so 8 plus 2 is 10, minus 10 is 0. Negative 2 minus 13 would be negative 15i. And then this last one, again, we distribute that, and you'll get 3i minus 3 minus 2i. I combine like terms, and I'll have negative 3 minus I. You always write the the I term last. I'm going to scroll down to page 32. This is about using multiplication. Okay, so I'm going to do one of them, and then you're going to be required to do this for your quiz. So I'm going to do this one. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times negative 3i is negative 9i. 2 times 5 is 10i. Remember, treating it like a variable. And then 2 times negative 3i, so negative 6i squared. When you combine like terms, you also need to remember that this I squared has to be changed to a negative 1. So then negative 6 times negative 1 would be a positive 6. So I combine like terms. My 15 plus 6 would give me 21. Negative 9i plus 10 would give me 1i. So then that would be my solution.